Do have a question. Is the audio on the stream working for anybody currently sitting in? Yes, it is. Never mind. I answered my own question. Right. I have a question from the stream from Kazik, and it's how will voice work between tanks? Example: will we have radios so the commanders can talk to one another on the same team, and then local voice so crews can talk to each other? Cool. Who says sweet in Twitch chat? Croy VR, we didn't actually let you speak, so if you want to say anything again, it's up to you. Anything. Cool stuff. Right, we are going now to Crazy. Is the baseline for future tanks only from World War Two, or do you think in the future Steel Crew would expand to early Cold War / very late World War Two like the M46 Patton and T44? Crazy, if you want to say anything at all. Awesome. Okay, we've got a next question from Kazik, and it says, will there be personal stats we can keep track of? Okay. Kazik, if you want to say anything at all. No. Okay, from Crazy again. Do you think after release we could see a change to the autoloader, like the gunner reloading, or maybe allowing an optional fourth slot to the tank that allows for a loader if the slot is taken? Yep, Crazy, if anything. Right, we will. Let me just check my Twitch chat just in case. We'll go to that after this question. Right, from Warrior Tech for the win, FTW. Do you think we will ever be able to import custom character models? Warrior Tech, if you're in the chat, yeah, you are. You're at the bottom there. If you want to say anything. Cool. Right then, we will move on. I've got another one from the Twitch chat. Oh no, I don't. Never mind. It's just people talking. Right. Down to Malsiris, I think. That's not a question, but skeletal input works on all controllers, so you can test it on Vive. There you go. I know if you want to say anything. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, you just starting the one before last. Right. So if either Mouseris or my name's Raf wants to say anything again, then it's up to you. If you want to say anything. No. Right. From Anton. Multiplayer VR games have a tendency to die. Do you have plans to release this on Quest to hopefully increase player count? Or have free to play weekends? Or have bots? Okay. Cool. What? Sorry, who was that? That was Anton. Anton, if you want to say anything at all. Now is the time. Nothing. Right. We will move on then. Let me just check the Twitch chat. Apparently, it's quite quiet. Which is a bit of a problem. I'll fix that while we're still answering questions. Right, let's move on to Croy VR again. What happens when your tank is put out of commission in the game? Do we ghost on the battlefield or head back to the lobby? Will that change for final release? Okay. So if you want to say anything, mate, yeah, again,
Great,
now's the time.
great answer. Thank you.
Okay, I think I've fixed the audio problem on Discord, on Twitch, sorry. Those in the Twitch chat, if you could just tell me if that's better. If, Bumby, if you could just talk.
Yeah, sure. I can answer the next question instead.
Yeah, there you go. That's a better idea. Right.
So how is the netcode? Yeah, that's absolutely nothing I have tested. Not US to EU. It is, however, quite slow-moving vehicles, so hopefully it's going to be good. There's definitely improvements I need to do, and that's one of the reasons I'm doing the tests to hopefully find that out. Cry is another one with Unreal Engine 4 or 5. Is Unreal Engine 4. 5 is not really out yet, and it's not going to be on 5. It would be probably a too big change.
Right, Croy VR, if you want to say anything again, or Webhead, both of you, go ahead.
It's all good. Cheers, cheers.
The crew I'm planning on playing with, the people we all came in at the same time, I am the only American out of them, so I guess we'll find out real quick.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
so I'm already
let
used
me
to
know,
that
because it's going to be interesting to see. Let me know what you think.
Will do.
Yeah.
Right, I have 2 questions from the Twitch chat. Let's just get them out of the way. I've got it from Kazik, which is, will we be able to put marks on the map to designate move points and make plans?
Yeah, there was one question before about that similar thing, and on the map itself as a commander, it's something I've been thinking about. So you can just communicate something like that.
I've got another one. Quite hard.
There won't be any for the gameplay test. I can just tell you that right now.
I think Kazik's in the Discord. Yeah, he is. Do you want to say anything, mate? Go ahead. Oh, he's at work, I believe, if he said in the chat earlier. Well, right. Do you happy to move on to the next question in Twitch?
Yeah, sure.
Right. So this is from Argo Neon, and it is, how close will the gameplay be in relation to World of Tanks or War Thunder?
I think it's going to be slower. World of Tanks is very much peak, right? I haven't really played World of Tanks, so I can't say. But from everything I've looked at it, you drive forward, around the corner, shoot, and then back again. And it's not going to be like that in this game. In War Thunder, it's a lot of ranged and spotting, and it will be different. Obviously, it's going to be still tanks shooting at tanks, but in general, I would just say slower.
Yeah, I've played.
Maybe you can.
Go ahead.
Yeah, fill in.
I've played World of Tanks and War Thunder. I wouldn't. Yeah, I'd agree with Bumby, to be honest. It's way slower. You got to think, definitely. I mean, in War Thunder and that, you can turn corner, bang, there he is, shoot him, he's dead. In this, obviously, you've got a crew, so you're working together, and I think that's where a lot of the focus is. Bumby, you can always correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I've seen when I've been, playing with Bumby, it does take a fair amount of coordination between, obviously, what's your gunner going to do if your driver's like really bad, eh? So it's much more about coordination from what I've seen.
Yeah, and just especially when you drive with the the motion controllers. Aiming is a lot harder. Also, just driving with changing gears is definitely harder.
He's a cheater. He uses a gamepad.
Yeah, that's fine. No, but it is absolutely harder to drive with or to do anything with the motion controllers. But if you like that type of thing, it's there for you for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely is good fun playing with the motion controllers. I mean, I purely play it with the motion controllers, and it does add a sense of immersion with it. But I mean, it's whatever way you like to play. To be honest, that's what I think I love about it. You know, you've got all these options.
I can just say if you play with a gamepad, there's a timer on the gear changes. But if you play with the motion controller, you can change gear however you can. So there's always the back and forth. What's actually the best? But let's go on.
Cool. So we have. Now we go to My Name's Raf again, and it's RTX features support ? So will there be RTX features?
No, it is not even deferred. It's running forward. So it's made for VR, and there's not any really good VR features in Unreal Engine 4, at least for RTX. So no.
Right. Crazy. We got how airstrike features work.
Yeah. The commander can call in an airstrike. It's just a single plane making a strafe, as it is right now. And you will just, depending on play with motion controllers or without, you can aim with your head or the motion controllers to a point and call it in, and there's going to be a plane flying in and shooting at whatever is in that area. The plane itself will find a target within a certain range and try to follow it and shoot it in one pass. That's what it is right now.
For sake of time and that, because we just keep getting
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Should we say we're gonna be closing the questions off now, so we can get to the gameplay, and then we'll
Sure.
answer the ones
That's
that
good.
are like the guys typing now and the questions in the chat. I'll put a 1 minute timer if you guys want to just leave any more final questions, and then we will move on to some gameplay. But in the meantime, let's move on.
We can probably show some stuff there as well, and it's going to answer a few questions, hopefully.
How many tanks will there be? That will obviously will show
2
that
at
as well.
launch. Yeah.
I think he means how many in a lobby.
It's going to be 4 versus 4. So 24 players. I mean, take everything here with as it is right now. Right now, it's 4 tanks versus 4 tanks at max, with 3 crew members per tank. So in total, 24 players.
Okay. One from the Twitch chat. What on earth does that mean? It might get close to the squad tank gameplay. Oh, never mind. That's not a question. Will there be a chat box for people with no microphone?
No, I think it's going to be hard, especially since it is focused with VR, and it's yeah. I'd rather have most of the VR headset has a microphone, and I think that's the way it should be played.
Cool. Right, the timer's gone off. We'll leave the no more questions for now. We obviously you'll see some gameplay. We'll answer the rest of the questions on this page. Where were we?
Let's do it first. Let's see.
Right. Should we go with Bonesy? How will matchmaking work? Pre-lobby / private lobbies. What's Mac player on one service? We answered that one. Can we invite friends and make group of 3 and join server by matchmaking on private service? Just overall, how does it work?
You will create a lobby yourself. It's gonna come up in like a just server browser. You can set password on the server if you like. You can't make any pre-made groups or anything like that. But when you're in the lobby, you can pick, what tank you want to play, basically. So hopefully you can choose the same one in the lobby.
Okay. Next one, Anton. Have you heard of or played of Iron Wolf VR? Will it be like the other titles? I have played that game.
I never played it, but that's the submarine one, right?
Yeah, it's a submarine. It is. I would say personally, yes. I would say yeah, more or less.
But that's not multiplayer with versus other submarines, right?
No, it's not. That's correct.
Yeah. So it's
Not yet.
similar, but not with other players.
Yeah, it's overall the mechanics are very similar. Sort of. You mean you got the same type of stuff, but obviously completely different. Like stuff. One's in the sea, one's on land. And
Yeah.
Still Crew is multiplayer, and Iron Wolf is not. But I see where you're coming from with the cooperation side and that. Right, we'll move on to Pilot Houston. Will you make a trailer with slow-mo scenes like the T-34 movies?
I don't know. Trailer. That's almost your thing now, Jeebus, isn't it?
Yeah.
But
Do you
no,
want to explain?
trailer. There's a kill cam right now that is sort of a slow motion thing. Obviously not done, but it's there. So maybe the trailers will have that as well.
Yeah, the trailer is something that's I hope to get out. Obviously, I'm going to do it. I said to Bambi that I'd do it for him. It's just a matter of I'm kind of waiting for the playtest to get some footage because obviously roaming around a map by myself isn't very cinematic. Just one random bloke doing stuff. So I kind of want it to go in the style of like it's actual people cooperating. Like you hear it, you don't just see like action shots and everything. You actually hear real life people doing real life stuff, like in the game. If that makes sense, so you can kind of get the atmosphere. Like this is what people actually do in this game. But there will be a trailer once I get some footage. So, and I actually get it together and that. The next one is what breakfast cereal does Jeebus have in his bowl? I've got not breakfast cereal. I've got a chocolate gasso. So yeah. Anyway, moving on. With the damage being HP based, will shooting certain areas of the tank, like sides and rear, give more damage?
Yes.
Okay.
There's also critical areas, like the turret ring. If you hit that, it's going to be a lot more damage and so on. And also, like I said before, it's going to be, depending on angle, there is a very big difference on how likely you get a bounce.
Cool. So I'm just trying to move.
Yeah, let's just.
From Warrior Tech STW, will we be able to shoot the plane down?
No. Probably won't be either.
Okay.
But you can probably hide from it.
Right, yeah, I'd say so. Of the trees and that.
Yeah.
I can tell you, it is very scary coming towards you.
It's probably not as much gameplay as just a VR thing, to be honest. Because it is made to try to force it as close as possible to the ground. Mostly just for immersion, and it's since it will follow somebody, it adds a bit of gameplay for actually spotting if people move, but that's about it. It does quite a big deal of damage as well, though. So.
To the guys that have joined and in the Twitch chat as well, we're stopping questions at the moment so we can move on to some gameplay. I'll answer that. There's one map so far at the bottom. Let's keep moving it on.
So there's one more question, right? So
There's a
how
few
asymmetrical
more.
are the tanks?
We've got how asymmetrical are the tanks here in terms of player controls between the tanks, e.g. shell positions and gear.
I made them as close to reality as possible when it comes to the position and all that. It's then of course it's a balance thing. So they're definitely different, but similar.
Right. Next is there PVE?
No, but like I said, the bots will be there. Not for release at least.
Yeah, there's bots. But there you go.
There's no like missions.
Yeah.
It's the bots are absolutely not done. I'm not even sure they should be in the playtest, to be fair, but they will be there if you want to play with them. So have some fun. They're very stupid.
What's the number of different tanks planned for this game?
Yeah, I think I said that before. So 2 for
Yeah.
release.
Yeah. So if you didn't catch that, it was 2 for release, and then thinking of making some more stuff.
I can answer the other questions quick. Roadmap for public roadmap. Yes, I want to get that up, and I want to have input on it as well. How many maps will there be for release? It's just going to be one. It's quite a big one. It's about, I think it's like 2.5 by 2.5 kilometers right now, plus some extra outside. What maps do you guys plan on making? I want to fight in the city of Stalin. Yeah, I want to make other maps as well. I honestly don't know what's going to come next. Probably go to some easy map, like more like a desert, or maybe a snow map would be fun as well. City map will take a lot more time, but it would be nice to do as well. I agree.
Cool. That's all the questions for Discord. Thanks for putting your questions there. I've got just a few more for the. I've got one more from the Twitch, which is: will there be a test range to get some solo practice?
No, but
You've got butts. Really?
maybe. Yeah, but also I think I can add something on the actual map that could just be sort of something like that. So maybe we'll see.
Right. That's all the questions then. We've got through all of them finally.
Yeah,
Should we get
I
to
mean,
some gameplay?
I think so.
Awesome.
You wanna host?
Yes.
I probably do without bots first, right? So
Do
we
without
don't.
bots?
Yeah.
Awesome. Let me just get my stuff.
Let me actually pull up your stream as well. So if I have to look at something.
Oh Christ, my sensor's gone wonky. There we go. Let me just get my stuff. And hopefully the stream works, but never done it with VR before, so here we go.
Yeah.
You can see my hands. Oh, is it working?
I can see something.
Yeah, that is working, I think. Let me get my hands. Right, so just for everyone wondering, I'm playing on Oculus. Bambi, what are you playing on?
I'm on a Vive.
Right. He's on a Vive, I'm on an Oculus.
First
I'm using... Yeah, I'm on the first Oculus as well. Right. So here you got your basic host. There's your bots. We're not going to put bots on for now. Right, the server should be up. Right, there we go. Yeah, we're up. That's the right.
So, oh yeah, Whip is working here.
And by the way, everything you see is work in progress still. So, to take that. Should we go with the Sherman first?
Sure. I'm just thinking. Yeah, we can disable the VoIP because I think you have the not push to talk right now. So.
Do you want me to exit out and disable it?
No, you can do it in game.
Okay. Oh, okay. we'll start up. Right. Just disable the old.
There, I should be just one time now, right?
Yeah, you were one time before for me.
Ah, okay.
Thought it was me. Right. I think Bumby is in the. Yeah, there we go. He's in the gunner. This is the driver's position. Over here you've got your damage, your speed, and your RPM, which is obviously linked to the gear stick and stuff like that. Here's your gears. That tells you like what gear you're in and reverse. The sticks to control tracks, and yeah. Not much more to say than that. Obviously you got your gear stick here. I'll find something to say. I am not the greatest driver at all. Like, I am shocking at getting it right. So yeah. Controls wise, we got you got your touch controller, which is trigger on the right hand here. So I'm holding my right trigger now. We're going forward. Got your left controller here, which is brake. You can obviously pull the sticks back like that. Got compass, and I think I can see Bumby. Bumby maybe turn the turret a little bit.
Sure. I have the. This is with the full thing, and then.
You can see his feet.
Yeah, I can. Hello. Can you see me now?
Yeah, there he is. Right. You can also pop out like so, and say hi to all the other people in the world. I have to pop down because I've got a holster for a joystick. It says HOTAS on my chair, so I can't use it very well. But yeah, this is the driver's seat. Gears, got your sticks, move, and obviously you'll be talking to the commander at the same time. There's no enemies in this, so we wouldn't really be talking. Bumby, if you've got anything to add?
No, I think you're doing a good job. There's not much to do down there except throttle and change gear.
Well, it is a very important position.
Absolutely. I can't hear anything.
Yeah, I mean, if your driver's not very good, then you're going to be in trouble. You're not going to be as efficient, and you're going to get owned, especially as some of you will take this to, oh goodness gracious, what was that? Oh wait, should we show them the turret against the trees thing?
Oh, yeah, sure.
That was one of my favourite things to discover.
You can turn it a bit if you want to.
Yeah, turn it to the right. I'll go for the right tree. Let me just get the first. So we'll approach this tree, and this adds to, like, if you're battling in the forests or something. It will turn your turret. Oh, and then you can see our Steam profiles in. Oh, sorry, that's me being quite tall. Sometimes it bugs out for me. It bugs out because I'm 6'5". But yeah, the turret interacts with your environment. So say if you're fighting something over there, frightening, and you get shot at, you're trying to reverse, your turret's going to get whacked, essentially. I meant to put that in second, ignore that. Yeah. There's not really much more to add to the driver's position. Bumby, just turn the turret a little bit so you can see the Steam profiles.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Let me know when to stop.
Yeah. Okay. So as you can see, you've got our Steam profiles. This is his and this is mine. On the tank. I haven't seen it with more than 2 of us because there's only.
Should work.
Yeah.
Let me do this.
Does it come up on the other side?
It should be.
Oh yeah, it does. There it is. Right back. Oh, cool. I didn't know. I didn't actually know that, so there you go. This is a bit of the map. Obviously, that's a. If I just swap to the commander so I can show them the objectives.
I'm at the commander break. I move.
Oh, you're in commander. Right. So this is the commander seat. There's Bumby there. You see him.
Yay!
Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh, where's the map? Oh, there it is. Right. So that's currently C objective. So down there is part of the domination Cyprus steel. Oh, hang on, my Oculus is being weird. So you can see, we're here, you can see friendly tanks. There's Bumpy down there again. So you got A, B and C essentially, it's domination, and that's one of the objectives. That's quite an interesting objective, because it's very, industrial, but you've also got this open land that you can shoot down with. Yeah. See your tickets up here. It's the closest thing I compare it to is like a tank version of Battlefield Domination, or whatever it was. Oh,
Yeah.
Bobby, it's doing the weird hand thing again.
Seeing the weird hand thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's,
how did you fix that before?
We've got there's some weird hand thing that goes on. But yeah, work in progress. It's quite good with releasing patches.
Which one is it?
It's the one where the hands float and become.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Let's see. If I do this,
Yeah, that's
should
still
go
there.
away. Right?
There's one here.
Oh yeah, that's the same one.
The weird
I can
hand.
see him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Right, I'll call in an airstrike just to show. How do I do it again? Is it just my right in it?
Yes. There's no marker right now as well in this build, so yeah, that's why I need to get that in. It's only the debug thing.
Right, so down here you can see a cooldown. If you saw it briefly. We were chatting about the cooldown last time we played.
Yeah, it's gonna be longer than what it is for sure.
Yeah. Otherwise, you just have you guys absolutely smashing out planes left, right, and
Also, there's basically
there it is.
all the buildings will need to get some texture updates for sure. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Doesn't appear to be dying. Oh, there's no.
Yeah,
Oh, there it is. There's the plane. Off it goes. Just like for whoever. Yeah, this is C objective. Obviously, you can see the objective to our right. Oh, I can pop down as well in case you guys have those hands. Ignore these hands. These aren't mine. These are mine.
Oh, can't drive with controllers.
This is the commander's view from inside. That's the thing to note. There is advantages to popping out and popping in. Mainly the popping out makes you vulnerable. Like, you can get shot if you're popped out by the coax. So that adds sort of a, it's quite tactical, I think. Because if you have your driver down there popped out, and he gets fucking clapped out of nowhere, then that's going to put you at a disadvantage. Obviously, commander still important, but if that driver gets moved, then that's a problem. So there's obviously the advantage of popping in and out. So this is inside the tank. This is like the best view you can actually get. Down there's Bombi, drivers. This is the gunner seat here. I can't out. So yeah. That's it for the commander, I think, unless Bumby wants to add anything.
No, I think you got it all.
Overall, it's just like it's quite an important role. When you have 3 people in the tank and everyone else is fighting, you need to coordinate.
Yeah, obviously the VoIP as well. The other ones.
Oh, you can try and do the rampage.
But no, I'm just driving.
Right, I will talk to the gunner then. You see the gunner?
Sure.
I keep Right, this is the gunner seat. So, obviously you have 3 controls. You have this one here, which turns the turret kind of slowly. It doesn't move the whole hull. I don't really know much about tanks. Okay, this is a thing to add. Like it just, to me, this is just a slow moving horizontal thing.
Yeah, I can. There's a few things, especially when you play with gamepad or a mouse and keyboard, that you can traverse it either fast or slow, depending on what you want to aim at, basically. Because the mouse input is quite slow, and the full turn is obviously too fast to aim. So there's one option as well to turn it a bit faster.
Yeah, there's this one here, which is this bar.
Yeah, but if you play with a mouse, you can hold, I think, F, same button as you would open the hatch with, to increase the movement speed by times 3 or something like that.
Okay, we all learn something. So as the gunner, obviously your job is to kill things. You have a compass here to call out. So if you're gunner and you're like surveying, you see something over there, you're like, oh shit, 210. Turn the hull to 210 or whatever. I don't know. And you can kill people. At the moment, on the trigger, on the right of your controller, is the shoot of the cannon, and your left touch controller's trigger, or whatever controller, is the coax, which sounds really nice. So this optic thing here is also the gun sight. I'm kind of wary about which eye this is playing through. I think it plays through my left eye.
You can check the stream. No.
Is it the right one?
That one looks better, yeah.
This one here.
Yeah.
Okay, it's my right eye. That's way easier. Right, so this one.
Oh wait. Is that the right now?
This is the right.
Maybe
now.
it's the stream delay. Okay, then it's the left one. Sorry.
The left one.
Yeah.
So it's this one here. This is the. Sorry, it's hard to do with my left eye. But this is the optic. Obviously, it's quite hard in the.
You can probably, if you're straight up and reset the camera, it's a lot easier to get in the correct position.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. You can reset your camera like that. There you go. So yeah, that's just the optic. You can move the elevation of the gun like this, and you can. Obviously, again, everything is work in progress. So yeah. Brumby, anything to add?
No, let's do the other ones.
The other ones, the T-34?
Yeah, sure. You should be able to press O right now.
Oh, right, let me get to my keyboard.
I don't think when you have the menu up though.
Sorry everyone, you won't see anything for a minute. I can't get the O menu up. Odd.
Okay, yeah, let's just rehost. We can add bots as well though.
Add bots?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, you're going to show me up. I'm awful in the T-34.
Maybe join a different one.
Right, host. Here we go. Let's get some bots on. And right, so this side is T-34.
Can do another one, I guess.
Okay, you want to do a separate one?
Yeah, why not?
Awesome.
Or maybe, yeah. Oh well, yeah. This.
Alright, so this is the T-34. This is kind of this is driver's seat. You can pop this out, but I'm really bad at doing it. There we go. Let's sit out. It's pretty much the same as the Sherman, except these are very far apart, and you're kind of lower down, I think. Well, you can't go out, you can't go upwards, go forwards, which is a pretty cool chance to get shot. Where are you?
Let's check the map. Just in front of you, I think. Mm-hmm.
Tell me if you see me.
Mm-hmm. There you are. To your left.
Hello.
Hello.
Right, so let's reverse. You go. So this is kind of what tanks look like from a third person. Maybe turn it, show the tracks and that. So that's what they look like. It's in first, so we did skips.
Oh,
dear, you rammed me. Right, shall we show the crew knockout?
sure.
You wanna
Yes.
shoot me?
Yeah. I'm just gonna do this. Where'd you go?
I'm just down the hill from you. See me?
I'm not sure I can get.
Yeah, there you go. So as you can see, screen's gone red. Can't do nothing. Can't alter controls. Alter those, but they don't. Can't do anything. I'm back up. Obviously, that timer I believe will be increased.
Seconds, I checked it. No.
Right. So will it be increased or will it just stay there?
I don't know. That's gonna be balancing.
Yeah. I mean, we'll probably find out the answer to that in the playtest, to be honest.
Yep.
See what's good. Oh!
Did you shoot me? What happened to me?
No, I think you rammed me. Oh!
I think I died.
Yeah, I just got like a bump and then you...
I think I ended upside down or something.
Right, so this is the UT-34's commander seats. Pretty nice. The gun's pointed right at the moment. I don't know how that's happened. Probably collided or
I don't
something.
Yeah, we did collide.
Yes, there you go. You can pop out of the seats. Again, I am bad at doing so. Can't find the trigger point. Push it. Oh Christ. It is scary, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I can't manage to get out the commander seat again. Probably something to do with what.
Try. Is it just popping out?
Yeah, just trying to get out.
It's just on the front of the hatch. Should be there, yeah. Oh. Can I shoot you out?
Can you shoot me? Wow.
No.
Oh, there we go. This is the kill cam function. Show a quick shot of the shell, where it came from, and stuff like that, which I thought was very cool. Oh god, doing this with your eye. So, there you go. This is the gunner. Very similar to the Sherman in some ways, except it's on the other side, and it's different in the controls. There, I think that's Bumby.
Yeah, it's me.
Sorry, it's really hard to do this in my left eye. It's this one to go down, isn't it? Oh no, it's the wrong way. Are you in the commander?
I was, but I just popped out. I can pop out again. Missed.
haven't seen any of the bots.
They're driving towards the areas. I'll get your points.
Have I missed?
Way too low.
Way too low.
I'm gonna go plug-in driver instead.
Yeah, I am not the best player at this, okay? Everyone in the chats. So. Oh, screw it, you know what? You got a gun. Big gun. Oh, there we go. Should we try and get the bounce?
Yeah, I can try and hit me on the side.
There you go, that's the bounce.
I did, okay.
Straight away. Look at that, that's luck, isn't it? Oh, hello. AI. Right, so as you saw
Somebody's
there, that was the chance of bouncing. Maybe face your rear end towards me.
A bigger target for you.
Another bounce. So you can see how this would be quite, competitive. You know, you've got your drive down there. It's going to make your life a lot easier. You've got your commander trying to get you to points to navigate everything. And you've got obviously you've got your call outs as well. And there's going to be more than this amount of tank. So the commander will be also filtering over the void.
There you are. Just reversing blindly.
Oh, you're right there. Get ya?
Well, you hit me, but I'm at like 90% damage or something.
Right, do you have anything to add in it at all?
No, I would just say, I mean, there's, for the playtest especially, there will be things, like I said, textures, oh, now you got me.
Oh, okay.
Textures, buildings inside the town area that we haven't really shown at all is, there's none, basically. The factory as well, and effects is also going to get a big overhaul. And then just expect there to be bugs. I know there will be.
Oh, there we go.
But have fun. Like I said, the VoIP is the thing that is not where I want it to be for the playtest, to be fair. I'll spend the rest of the day here and tomorrow try to get it fixed. I know there is a very strange workaround, but yeah, I just need to see if I can get it fixed.
Oh, do you want to do one more fit? Is that you down there on my left near the road?
Yeah. Yes.
You want to try and shoot at me with the cannon but miss? I want him to hear the sound effect. Gets me every time.
Okay, I'm not sure if I can miss.
Just too good, esports level.
Yeah.
There we go. So you hear the whiz effect. Oh!
Are you in the commander or gunner?
Yeah, I mean commander. Oh! So you hear the whistle, and just hit the side of me. There we go. So as he just said, there's obviously textures and stuff that's going to be worked upon. Here's the kill cam. So yeah. Do you want to show anything else, or maybe if they want us to show anything?
I don't know. I think I'm not sure if it's your stream, but I'm just looking now because I don't think you capture the entire screen, which makes it look a bit weird.
I know they can
It's
see.
like it's cutting off too early on the top. It's very zoomed in.
Is it? It's odd.
Yeah, maybe.
Or is it just me?
But
oh no, this is the first time I've ever done it. This on VR, so.
yeah, I get it. That's fine.
Stuff looks bad. But yeah, there's I mean,
See if I can show. See on Discord. Can I
Oh
show
yeah,
this?
this is how the map is, by the way, on the T-34. There's, you can see our allies. So one's in B, one's in C, and there's Bumby and me. So yeah.
See,
So
does
obviously
that
got the
work?
quarry that way. The power plant is just there. And you've got the town.
Does this work?
What's wrong?
I'm just testing on the on Discord. See if I can get it. Not sure which.
Yeah, that looks way better.
Okay, yeah. So this was a bit probably cut off from the top, but it should be. Yeah, I think what I'm actually almost proudest of on this is actually the sights and the periscopes, because there's this. Let me just do this. Where it's just floating in air without anything behind it, and obviously the sight with the parallax thing. Very. Might not be the biggest of things when you play the game, but turned out really good, I think, in my opinion.
Oh, it's the plane I called in. Oh, is he going to chase me? Yeah, he is.
Yeah, it will target anybody within the area, so.
Yeah, it's literally right next to me, so. Yeah. Overall, I'd say the playtest is in what 2 days now.
Yep.
So obviously we hope to play with you all then. I'll definitely be on pretty much every day playing it with you guys.
Yeah, I'll try to post something in the Discord to get make sure that we have a full server going, and I need to do some performance captures and all that stuff as well. So
I might probably end up doing some sort of event with you guys on the Discord just to test stuff. Or
yeah,
get you guys together, do a full server, and just fuck around. It's fun. Should we go to some questions maybe on Twitch about a multi-game?
yeah, sure. You can read them out, and I can maybe show if there's anything particular that needs to be shown.
We've got, can crew members be damaged when not inside the tank?
Yes, I mean I think we showed it. There should be, but they will always be just popping out, and it's gonna be. I'm not sure if you showed it, but when you go too far out or intersect with the wall, it's gonna turn this dark, so you can only move your head.
Yeah.
Like if you move out of the tank, now I'm not sure if I'm gonna hit anything, but yeah, you can probably see it here. You see some small area around you, similar to most VR games, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. What hardware are you running? I'm running the Oculus Rift CV1, so I'm using normal Oculus touch controllers, and Bumby is using a Valve. Not a Valve. He's using a Bleating HTC Vive.
Yeah, and I'm running a 1070 as well.
We're both running 1070s.
Yeah.
So I've got
And
1070 8 gig.
there are some settings for scalability. So there is a resolution scale. I can't really run 100 on my card, but obviously there is like a grass density thing. It does quite a lot if you turn it off. I think it looks quite bad without it, to be honest. So you can keep it quite low. Shadows on the tanks obviously also cause some issues. And the resolution scale makes a lot of it, but from when it comes to fidelity, there's not a lot between 100 and 90, but it pushed me over the edge, so I'm not getting too low frame rate.
Yeah, I'm getting good frame rate as it is, and I've got DDR3 RAM, so I've got.
Yeah, I don't think the RAM is gonna do much with it, though. To be honest, it's gonna be mostly down to rendering. CPU wise, you should be fine. If you run the server with bots, it's probably the heaviest thing right now. But as a client, it's not that much. Also, the gunner position with the sight is probably the heaviest when it comes to GPU performance.
I've got processor-wise. I've got a FX 8350, so that's a what 4.0 megahertz thing or gigahertz. I don't know. I'm not really that much into specs. And Bumby, what you got?
Ryzen 7 something. I can't remember which one it is. 3000 something, I guess.
So overall performance is fine. Yeah, I've had no
There
problems.
might be problems with running full service with full crew, because there's also nothing that's been really tested. So
Yeah, we haven't got like a full human crew.
just letting you know. It should. The crew now is only visible up to I think 200 meters, so you can keep that in mind.
Okay. Let me just check if I've got any other questions. Harder are you doing? We've got that sorted. Tiger to another icon text. We answered this one in the Discord. Basically, Bumby said the one that if for the Germans it would be the Panzer IV that he was thinking about, because he said that would fit more into it. Correct me if I am wrong, Mr.
Sorry, what did you say?
It's just talking about got a question saying what about Tiger 2s, and I said we've answered it in Discord. It's more so Panzer IV if you're thinking about adding a German one.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
So, well, there seems to be no more questions unless someone puts something in. Between death and kill cam seems to be too sudden of a transition. Oh, Commander does not have compass.
He will have. There will be one on the map, I think, or somewhere there. It's gonna be there.
Will there be a delay between death and kill cam? Seems to be too sudden of a transition.
Maybe, or probably. The kill cam, as you can probably tell, is not really done. So we'll see what we can do there.
And should we make this the final one? Have an infantry enemy. How many times have I asked you about this on our playtests?
Yeah, it's down to performance, I think, in general.
It's a big
and
if.
time. Yeah. It takes a lot of time to do, and I'm gonna focus on tanks first.
So basically, it's just a big if, to be honest. But yeah,
There's no fall damage, by the way. Only if you land upside down. Hey.
Right, well, I've got nothing to announce unless you have anything to say.
No. Have fun in the playtest, and I mean, if you find things out or any feedback in general, I think it's absolutely welcome. Try to keep it as realistic as possible, because it's just me with some help from friends.
Yeah, that's the thing I was meaning to say. It is just Bumby, and he's done pretty well for what we got at the moment. It is pretty good. So I think you guys will enjoy it, hopefully, and yeah, I'll hopefully play with you guys, and so will Bumby in the playtest.
Yeah, absolutely. I will be there.
So yeah, we will see you guys then. So unless you guys want to ask something in stream now or Discord, we're going to end it there, I think. No? Alright, well, thank you for coming, and see you in the playtest.
Yep, see you guys.
You guys can go enjoy your evenings. Alright, see you later, Bumby.
Yeah, see ya, bye.
Thank you for those in the stream. We're going to end now, and yeah, I will see you guys whenever we next stream it or we do anything. So yeah. I'll see if I can stream something I'll see if we can get Bambi's permission to stream something. He's shooting at me. But yeah. See you guys in 2 days when we can play together.